Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Yeah, I see crossroads, choices. Scorpio need to know. Yeah, I do see someone here. Somebody here has got a little stress, anxiety to do with a choice. It's probably unfounded fear, okay? It could be someone who didn't take things to the next level. There could be some regret here. So let's have a look and see what's going on, Scorpio. Yeah, I do see there's some joyful news. See, there's joyful news. This is opportunity. This is somebody, it's about taking things to the next level. I mean, it could be someone who's got regrets or they have unfounded fear that someone maybe has a choice or involved with someone else. And we have someone here taking a time out, a break. Someone here is doing some thinking. See, kind of pinned down by their thoughts. Someone hasn't taken any action. They're just thinking. This is someone who probably has regrets, not taking things to the next level. But if you are worried that someone has a choice, and I feel like someone is kind of worried that someone has choices, see other opportunities, but there's some kind of good news. Yeah, this has to do with a little Taurus energy here, but this has to do with being on the same page. This has to do with commitment. See, taking things. Someone here maybe regrets not making a commitment because now someone here has choices. Yeah, there's been a timeout. Yeah, someone's pride getting in the way. We got some Taurus, some Sag energy. Yeah, I think it's somebody who... Now, if you are the person who is thinking unfounded fear, this person has other choices, other options. See, someone here is just, they're not taking any action right now. Nothing's moving because it has to do with a person learning something. It has to do with faith and loyalty, someone being faithful and loyal, but it has to do with commitment. Yeah, something being learned. See, someone's pride. It's about taking pride. But it has to do with someone breaking free. Planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Something isn't moving. Someone's pride's holding them back here. Yeah, it could be someone who maybe didn't commit because they felt they couldn't make someone happy or couldn't provide for them. It is ego. But it is about... It's all about learning about this. I'm just going to pull out, actually, I'm going to pull out the Lenormand first here. It's bringing up some really interesting energies this week. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands. Yeah, we have a person thinking. See, we got someone here thinking. You're in someone's thoughts about taking this to the next level, but it's about choices. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Yeah, so it has to do with reunion. So we got some people here who, I think someone here is reminiscing. It was some sort of unfounded fear or there's some sort of regret. Because it has to do with two people possibly reuniting. There could be a reunion of just some people getting together, and that could be it, just people getting together. See, opportunity. This is often joyful news, an opportunity. Someone's thinking here. Oh, someone's has to do with wife. Someone here, it has to do with a wife, making someone a wife. It has to do with committing. Someone regrets. But I do see people getting together, see some kind of people gathering, some sort of reunion. So this is someone who regrets, I feel, that you're in someone's thoughts. They're pinned down by their thoughts. They didn't take action when they had the opportunity. But this is about making someone a wife. And it could be someone who has regrets in their past. But I do see people getting together. So this looks like a family reunion or a bunch of people getting together. It could be online dating off, whatever's happening, but it's somebody here regrets not making someone a wife. So there could be a reconciliation energy. This is someone thinking about the path they were on. Yeah, I do see a wedding, a reunion, people getting together. So this does look like there's some sort of opportunity coming up. Yeah, it looks like a people getting together for a wedding reunion, or there's some sort of opportunity coming up. And someone here is thinking. They're pinned down by their... See, it's about pinning someone down. And I wouldn't be surprised, some of you, there's someone here that maybe you've dated before, or you've crossed paths at somebody's wedding or a gathering. There's some sort of reunion energy. Tell me about the Four of Swords. I see friend. Yeah, somebody who's a friend. See, it's about being on the same page. I don't know if someone has friends, someone, or they think of someone as a friend, but I can tell you it's a person who thinks of someone more. And it very well could be where you cross paths, or there's going to be some sort of reunion of people getting together. See, friends. So this looks like friends. Yeah. Somebody getting married, a reunion, but it's about people coming together. There's some sort of opportunity here. It's joyful. But this is someone who I feel, and it could be where someone had this opportunity. See, this is about being on the same page. Somebody may be friend zoning someone, but there's a lot of thinking here. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Yeah, I see a gift. Something to do with a gift here. See, it has to do with someone who's planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So I do feel there is some sort of opportunity coming up. Bunch of people getting together. There's a wedding. Because it has to do with wife, but it's also someone thinking about that. Someone here who should have made a commitment. See, I see a gift. Let's have a look at friend. Yeah, chair's empty. Someone's single. See, this is somebody who's single. The chair's empty. You're in someone's thoughts here. They're thinking, and they got their hand to their head like, what was I thinking? They had this opportunity to commit. And this is someone who's seen someone as a wife, but the chair is still empty. This is someone still single. So I don't know if this is someone who thought of someone as a friend, or there was a friend zoning. But there's friends. Yeah. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? I see some sort of message. Yeah, we have a communication. It could be a little gift. Someone's about to receive. See, it has to do with loyalty, faith, commitment. This could just be an opportunity. There's a message here. There's some sort of communication, planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So I do feel there's some sort of get-together, a bunch of people coming together. So this is somebody who definitely, and it could be just a friend, but it could be someone who was thinking of someone as a friend. But you can see they're kind of like, what was I thinking? Someone who crossed paths with someone and didn't take an opportunity that was presented. So now we have this person. See, it's about something they've learned. Loyalty, faith. It's about being on the same page. It's about commitment. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if this is someone who didn't follow through. Because it's like, what was I thinking? This is two people crossing paths. But I think this is someone thinking about their past, the path they were on. And then there's this opportunity. So it could be just an invitation to some sort of gathering. But someone's thinking of someone as a wife, though. Yeah, you can see there's communication. This is someone's history, lifestyle. See the path they were on, but it's about putting down roots. So if there is someone here that you're just friends, or someone's friend zoned someone, or they've seen someone as a friend, now they're thinking differently. This is someone releasing. See, this is releasing. I feel like the relief is someone releasing. And there's something here that was some sort of relief, but this has to do with the communication, with someone's history, lifestyle. See, it's about putting down roots. This is someone thinking about their past. See, this is someone who should have made a commitment. See, the chair's still empty. They're still single. Now, I do think this is someone coming in. It has to do with faith and loyalty, making a commitment. It has to do with a gift. Some of you are going to receive a gift. It's coming with a message. Let's have a look at reunion. See, there's some sort of transformation. There's an opportunity for change. Yeah, communication too. So this has to do with someone communicating. I feel a message from a friend here, like the little bird told me, because it's someone who's learned something. Yeah, has to do with a gift. So somebody gave somebody a gift here. Maybe it wasn't reciprocated, but let's have a look at wife. See, someone's history, lifestyle. This is someone looking at their past. So there is an energy of regret for someone not making someone a wife. They had the opportunity. Yeah, and there it is, world. So this is an energy, now it could be someone's initial, but it's often the world creating change. Now we have a person who's in a hurry. See, the chair's empty. So there is probably an opportunity coming up. You could be getting an invitation, but see, this is about history, lifestyle. There's change. This has to do with the world. Someone's ready for change. Yeah, but this is someone thinking, pinned down by their thoughts. See, they're not taking action. They know they need to take action. There's an opportunity, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's an energy of a wedding, or you already crossed paths and this person didn't take that opportunity, but someone's seeing you as a wife. Yeah, look at, see, some sort of good luck, a good omen. This is often the signs and the signals, and there's the letter C. Yeah, someone's having a massive tower moment, the epiphany. Yeah, a little bit of a shock, surprise. Some of you are going to get a communication here. It could be a gift, you know, like I say, but it has to do with commitment. It has with committing to a situation, but this is someone who's learned something. So I do think someone has told someone something. It is a friend. Now, I don't know if this is someone who felt that you've seen them as a friend or just wanted to be friends, but it could be someone, like I say, the little bird telling someone. Yeah, there's some talk here. These are all stuck together and I can't get them apart. Let me just see if I can force them apart here. As I'm seeing a musical note here, and the tower's stuck in it. But there we have the big heart. Yeah, there it is. There's the musical note. Somebody's giving someone a note, a message. But I see music and I see good omen. Interesting. We have a person single. The chair's still open. This is someone who's not with anyone. And there's the tower coming out again. See, this is two people probably going to have an epiphany. It could be where you cross paths suddenly. And then we have the cherry. I have no idea what this cherry is about, but it's note, music, and some kind of good omen. A sign, a signal. But the tower, two towers, sudden shock. So I feel like you're going to cross paths with someone. Now, this could be something that happened, and this person sort of sitting there like, what was I thinking? I had this opportunity. Yeah. It's all about commitment, loyalty. And we have a whale. This is someone taking a deep dive into their emotions. The whale takes the plunge. Yeah, and there we have the fan. So this is definitely an energy of someone who, their biggest fan, but it's also often someone I feel kind of hides behind a mask. They hide their feelings. And then we have the bee. Something's about to be revealed. Someone's taking the plunge. The whale is someone taking a deep dive. You see, and it has to do with a good omen. Someone here, see, this is someone waiting for a sign, message, communication, a note. It could be someone passing someone a note or telling them. I don't know if it could be a gift of music or sharing music, but something's being shared here. Tell me about the message. See, it's about receiving a message. And there we have, there's the taking a pause, looking at things, see, time out, looking at things from a whole different perspective. This is energy of checking things out. See, someone had the opportunity. I feel like there was either a wedding. I mean, it could be just a big social gathering, people getting together. It could be that simple, okay? Because it has to do with people, friends, and I do see a friend. So, yeah, do they love me? Do they not? See, this is an energy of someone seeing things from a different perspective. Their pride got in the way. Maybe they felt they couldn't provide. But this is somebody having a breakthrough. See, the tower, some sort of breakthrough. And then we have the letter B. See, there's transformation. This is someone who's their own anchor. See, it's about stability, anchor, but it is about commitment. And now we have transformation. So I feel what's happening. I love doing readings like this. It brings a lot of different detail out. This is someone who had an opportunity. Now they're like, what was I thinking? They have regret. They have this beautiful opportunity and they didn't take it. So they're having this massive epiphany. Someone's finding out someone's still single. But this is the chair's open. See, this is somebody who's open, available. Yeah, this is a person who feels they missed an opportunity. See, they didn't look at it. They weren't looking at it. See, what was I thinking? Now there's this relief. Or this leaf, see, releasing past. But this is someone who now knows they missed. See, this is someone becoming aware, and now they're more self-aware too, that they missed an opportunity. So someone not very happy with themselves. Yeah, there's been some time in between. So this is things calming down, moving into calmer water, happier days ahead. So this is something that needs to happen. When the Tower comes down, sometimes it needs to happen for a person to think. You're definitely in someone's thoughts here. But this is someone with a great big heart. It has to do with love. And there's a sign, a signal, the good omen, right? Someone waiting for a sign. And this is also someone trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. See, they already know the answers they're seeking. They knew all along. Someone wanted to be more than friends. So I don't know if this is someone just telling someone, giving them a note, because I see someone talking to people. But this is someone who already knew the answers they're seeking. So this is about moving into calmer waters, taking lessons learned. Yeah, this has been some time in between. See, it's about stepping up to the plate. See, a judgment. Someone made a bad decision. They had an opportunity. It was presented and they didn't take it. They didn't step up to the plate. But this is also healing. See, someone made a bad decision. They knew within themselves, you know, they knew. They kept all their feelings to themselves. They kept it all in. They didn't tell the other person how they felt. They had this opportunity. But this is now about stepping up to the plate. Yep, see, they're having that moment of truth, being aware. Aha. See, this is someone who wanted to be more than friends. And there's so much love here. So much love. This is someone who now knows. They regret it. They feel they missed. See, it's about going on a date. It's about asking someone out. But I'm going to tell you, they've taken the plunge with the whale, a deep dive into their emotions. See, it's all of that into me I see. Aha. But they're not very happy with themselves. See, their pride got in the way. But this is about breaking free. This is someone breaking free from a past. And they're looking at the path they've been on. This is about two people coming together, taking it to the next level. This is someone who had an opportunity to ask someone out. I think there's going to be an opportunity coming up. They're going to take this opportunity and ask you out. Yeah, you're going to be very shocked too. See the Tower coming down, the shock, and you can see it. You're going to be shocked at what this person has to say. But this Tower had to come down. See, sometimes it has to happen for this person to go deep within their feelings. See, to become more self-aware. But now they realize they've missed a magical opportunity. See, they didn't step up to the plate. They made a bad decision. It's a decision because of what happened in their past. Wow. Scorpio. Yeah, you got a King of Wands. This is someone taking the lead. They're their own anchor. They're stable. They're in control of their emotions, but they're very masculine. This is someone who doesn't often share a lot of emotional energy. But this is about taking the lead. See, this is someone becoming very much self-aware. So this is something kind of exciting here too, because this is somebody here. See, they're excited. It's about you're in this person's thoughts. It's about pinning you down. It's about committing. This is someone who should have made a commitment. Now this person, I feel, is kind of freaking out a bit too, though, because you may have other opportunities. See, they should have made a commitment. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But they are definitely coming in to take the lead. Very masculine energy, but they're taking a pause, looking at this from a different perspective. See, it's a breakthrough because they've gone within the Tower, that realization. But there is excitement because I see change and transformation. Do they love me? Do they not? The letter B. Let's have a look at that. See, it's all about a house and a home, a solid foundation. This could be someone rebuilding their life after the Tower. But it's about being able to provide a house and home. See, this is someone who feels they can provide something. They're very masculine. I can feel very This is someone who, they're their own anchor. They don't share a lot of emotional energy. But it's a breakthrough. Planning, preparing, they're hoping for the best. See, this is an energy of change. There's change coming. This is a whole new chapter. It's an opportunity. Now, if there is a wedding or some kind of large gathering of people just getting together, because it could be just getting together, they're going to take this opportunity. This is about, it definitely has a reunion. So I don't know if this is someone you dated before, but I'm going to tell you, they are excited, and it is about rebuilding their world. See, being able to provide. Their pride got in the way. Yeah, King and Queen of Wands. See, this is a couple. This is about two people sharing their innermost selves, their feelings. And this person's going, aha, seeing truth, victory. They're determined to have a victory. They made a bad choice in the past, but they've been keeping all this into themselves till they're ready to like explode. But see, they know they missed a magical opportunity. See, they weren't looking at it. They weren't aware of how they were behaving or their own innermost feelings. So this is definitely someone who's leveled up, the energy of being more mature. So this is a lot of growth and change. See, beautiful. See, look at that beautiful change coming. This is a whole new chapter. So if this person presents with an opportunity, see, this is the King and Queen of Wands, very powerful, a lot of desire. Two people are very, very charming. Two people can have a lot of fun together. But this is about coupling up and taking it to the next level. There's definitely this massive, see, this is about opportunity. Somebody was excited, but now I feel this person's kind of freaking out because I feel some of you have other options and opportunities. Now, it could be both of you going through this. I wouldn't be surprised because there you are. Let's have a look at the King of Wands. The letter L, there's a heart and a key. Somebody has the key to someone's heart, but the key is communication. It's all about letting go of control. I mean, this is very masculine, very macho. This isn't someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, but it has to do with someone who will show someone they like them by a gift. So this has to do with some sort, this is someone seeing this as a gift, another opportunity. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Ooh, this is beautiful. So we have a crown. And we have someone hoping and praying. Someone praying, feeling hopeful. Yeah, I do see somebody, a child energy, playful, youthful, having fun. And I do see a heart. And the letter A. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. See, this is about focus, what you're focusing on. See, the star. It's whether the feelings are mutual. And then the letter G. And then another heart. See, it's about two hearts, two people coming together. Someone holds the key to someone's heart, but this is the key. This is a situation of significance. It's a big deal. This is definitely someone who's been dating, courting, playing the field. Someone who's not ready. Someone here is feeling more ready. But I do see the feminine here praying that someone gives them a little gift, like to show them they like them. That I have this youthful, playful, childlike energy. Okay? So it's a child, but it's just the energy of youthful and playful, having fun. Yeah. Someone's praying and hoping here, and it is about receiving as well. So there you go. And this is someone wearing the crown, someone leveling up, growing up. See, it's about being ready. Someone here wasn't ready. Yeah, someone who's not ready. See, it's someone who's kind of kicking themselves a bit, feeling they're going to miss this opportunity. But see, the Tower is the epiphany, both of you. See, crossing paths, coming together. It's a beautiful opportunity. So it's about taking those opportunities that are presented. See, a message from the heart, but this is about dating, courting. This is someone who was excited, but now they're freaking out because someone has other opportunities. This is someone who played the field. They weren't ready. They weren't able to provide, to give someone what they needed. See, it's about attention, giving someone the attention they needed. So they're definitely becoming very much self-aware and going, aha, but you see victory and truth. This is someone coming up with an idea. And this is win or lose. What have I got to lose, right? Yeah, well, they're determined to win. So take care, and we'll see you soon.